7 secrets to building an unbreakable marriage most couples ignore. There is something destroying marriages today, and most people don't even know it. You can love someone deeply, you can pray together, you can even go to church together, and still end up broken. Why? Because marriage does not fail because of lack of love. Marriage fails because of lack of understanding. And there are secrets, powerful secrets, that determine whether a marriage will stand or collapse. Today, I'm going to show you 7 secrets to building an unbreakable marriage. Secrets most couples ignore until it's too late. Marriage is not just a relationship. Marriage is an institution. And any institution you enter without understanding, you will abuse. Many people enter marriage with emotions, but without knowledge. You prepare for the wedding, but not for the marriage. They spend money on the ceremony, but invest nothing in understanding the covenant. And then they wonder, why is my marriage not working? It is because marriage is not sustained by feelings, it is sustained by principles. And if you violate principles, you will suffer consequences. Let me teach you something powerful. Marriage was not created by man. It was created by God. And anything created by God only functions properly when you follow the Creator's manual. If you buy a machine and refuse to read the manual, you will damage it. Not because the machine is bad, but because you lack understanding. In the same way, marriage is suffering today, not because marriage is bad, but because people don't understand it. Marriage is not about happiness. Marriage is about purpose. Marriage is not about feelings. Marriage is about responsibility. Marriage is not about receiving. Marriage is about giving. And until you understand this, your marriage will always struggle. Let me give you a simple illustration. If you buy a car, and instead of putting fuel, you put water, will the car move? No. Not because the car is faulty, but because you were using the wrong system. In the same way, many people are putting the wrong things into marriage. They put pride, they put selfishness, they put unrealistic expectations, and then they expect the marriage to work. It cannot work, but the input determines the outcome. Now listen carefully. The strength of a marriage is not tested when things are good. It is tested when things are difficult. Anyone can love when it is easy, but can you love when it is hard? Can you stay committed when emotions fade? Can you honor your partner when they offend you? That is where the real test of marriage is. Because marriage is not sustained by feelings, it is sustained by decisions. Love is not a feeling. Love is a commitment, a decision to stay, even when you feel like leaving, a decision to give, even when you feel empty, a decision to forgive, even when it hurts, a decision to forgive, even when it hurts. And this is what most couples don't understand. Now, let me give you the 7 secrets to building an unbreakable marriage. Listen carefully, because these are life-changing. Secret 1. Purpose before passion. If you don't understand the purpose of your marriage, you will misuse it. Marriage is not just for companionship. It is for assignment. 2 people coming together to fulfill destiny. Secret 2. Commitment over feelings. Feelings come and go, but commitment stays. If your marriage is based on feelings, it will collapse when emotions change. Secret 3. Communication is oxygen. A marriage without communication is like a body without oxygen. It will die. Slowly. Talk, express, listen. Secret 4. Kill pride. Pride is the silent destroyer of marriages. I will not apologize. I must be right. Pride will destroy what love built. Secret 5. Forgiveness is survival. You cannot stay married without forgiveness. It is impossible. Because two imperfect people will always hurt each other. Secret 6. Selflessness over selfishness. Marriage is not me first. It is us first. The moment selfishness enters, love begins to die. Secret 7. God at the center. A marriage without God is a marriage without foundation. And anything without foundation will collapse under pressure. Listen to me. Many marriages are not breaking because of demons. They are breaking because of ignorance. People are losing what they prayed for because they don't understand how to sustain it. They prayed for a partner. God gave them one. But they didn't prepare for the responsibility. And now they are losing it. Not because God failed, but because they didn't grow. Hear this. A strong marriage is not built by chance. It is built by choice. If you apply these principles, your marriage will stand. I declare over your life, your marriage will not fail. Your home will not break. Your relationship will not collapse. You will build something that lasts. You will build something strong. You will build something unbreakable. Stop treating marriage like a feeling. Start treating it like a responsibility. Stop waiting for things to change. Start becoming the change. Because the marriage you desire will only appear when you become the person who can sustain it. Remember this. A strong marriage is not found. It is built. And the question is, are you ready to build? Let me talk to you very honestly. Some of you are not losing your marriage because of your partner. You are losing it because of who you have refused to become. You are praying for change, but you are resisting growth. You are asking God to fix your spouse, but God is waiting to fix you. Because the truth is this: marriage does not expose your partner. Marriage exposes you. It reveals your patience. It reveals your maturity. It reveals your character. And many people are shocked because they entered marriage thinking they were ready. Until marriage revealed they were not. The hard truth. Let me say something that may shake you. A good marriage is not built by finding the right person. It is built by becoming the right person. You can marry the best person, but if you were not prepared, you will still destroy it. You can marry a prayerful person, a loving person, a supportive person, but if you are selfish, immature, and unteachable, that marriage will still suffer. Why many marriages fail? Marriage is the only institution where people expect reward without preparation. Before you become a doctor, you study. Before you become a lawyer, you train. Before you become anything significant, you prepare. But when it comes to marriage, people think love is enough. Love is not enough. Let me say it again. Love is not enough. You need understanding. You need discipline. You need emotional intelligence. You need spiritual maturity. Because love will bring you together, but it will not keep you together. The danger nobody talks about. There is something dangerous in marriage, and most people don't see it. It is called unmet expectations. You expected them to behave a certain way. They didn't. You expected romance. You got responsibility. You expected understanding. You met misunderstanding. And slowly, frustration begins to grow. Distance begins to grow. Silence begins to grow. Until two people who once loved each other start living like strangers.
Oh, well, I said that about the young woman. and we knew she would pay him, but they totally loved him.
The shift that saves marriage. If you want your marriage to survive, you must shift your mindset. Stop asking, what am I getting? Start asking, what am I giving? Because marriage is not about receiving love. It is about becoming love. Real love is not what you feel on your wedding day. Real love is what you choose on the days you don't feel anything. Real love is staying when it's not convenient. Real love is forgiving when it hurts. Real love is choosing one person again and again, even when you have a reason to walk away. Another thing destroying marriages today is comparison. Social media has become the enemy of contentment. You see another couple, you compare. You see another lifestyle, you compare. You see another marriage, you compare. And suddenly, what God gave you is no longer enough. Listen carefully. Comparison will make you blind to your own blessings. What you water grows. If you water dissatisfaction, your marriage will die. If you water appreciation, your marriage will flourish. Let me give you a mystery. Where there is no honor, there is no longevity. You cannot dishonor your partner and expect the marriage to last. Honor is not about feelings. Honor is a decision. To respect even when you disagree. To value even when you are upset. To speak with dignity even in conflict. Because once honor dies, everything else follows. Listen to me. Some of you are one decision away from saving your marriage. One apology away from restoring peace. One conversation away from rebuilding connection. But pride is standing in your way. Ego is whispering, don't say sorry. You are right. Let them come first. And because of pride, homes are breaking, children are suffering, destinies are being affected. You don't win in marriage by being right. You win by making it right. Let me say that again. You don't win in marriage by being right. You win by making it right. Because what is the point of winning the argument and losing the relationship? Marriage is not just physical, it is spiritual. What you say matters. What you think matters. What you allow matters. Because words can build and words can destroy. You can speak life into your partner or slowly tear them down. And many marriages are dying, not because of actions, but because of words. Hear this. Every broken place in your marriage shall be restored. Every misunderstanding shall turn into understanding. Every distance shall be bridged. I declare, your home will not scatter. Your love will not die. Your marriage will not fail. You will build something that generations will admire. Listen carefully. Marriage is not easy, but it is worth it. It is not perfect, but it is powerful. And if you are willing to grow, to learn, to change, to love beyond feelings, you can build a marriage that cannot be broken. So today, make a decision, not just to be married, but to be transformed. Because in the end, great marriages are not created by perfect people. They are created by committed people.